everybody, and welcome to Sew Saturdays. Today I'm going to show you how to repurpose your daughter's leggings. Now, if you've been watching my videos from the start, you know I use these leggings over the summer as a pattern for her, but she no longer can fit these. She's grown so much. She's so tall, so what I'm going to do is turn these into pajama shorts and use the bottom part for leg warmers. And what you need for this is some old leggings, elastic, and any kind of lace you have laying around, and of course scissors to cut the leggings. I'm gonna make this video quick. I know we're supposed to be getting into holiday things, and I promise I have a good tutorial for you next Saturday. I'm just feeling extremely sick, so I just needed to do something quick, and this is actually a great thing to do because these leggings look perfect. They're in good condition, and I don't want to throw them away, and you know, if I get rid of them, she'll have an attitude. So if I repurpose them for two things for her, she will be happy. So I folded these in half, and I actually folded them from the back. So I'm actually looking at both back sides right now. What I'm gonna do is just kind of look and see where I want the leg warmers to stop at the top. So wherever I stop the leg warmers is actually where the pajama shorts are going to start. So I think I'm gonna cut just long enough up here, and actually I can use the polka dots on here to be my ruler, which works out great. So this is what I have, and this is what's going to be the leg warmer. And the best part about this is I don't have to do anything to the bottom because it's already finished off, and there's cute little bows here, so I don't even have to decorate these, which works out great. So what I'm going to do for the top here, just so they fit around her little leg, is we're going to put the elastic on the inside of there. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you have the shorts here, and all you have to do with these pajama shorts is put the lace around the bottom. How cool is that? So let's get started with putting the elastic on the inside. So what I've done so far is I've turned the leg inside out. So right now I'm looking at the outside of the leggings. So if you know me, you know that I don't measure. I'm not going to measure. This is actually a 1/4 inch of elastic, and this is what I'm going to use to go around the top. So if you don't know how to use elastic, I'm going to show you. Since we already have a finished seam here, what I'm going to do is just kind of measure where I want the elastic to start. And I'm going to start probably about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch from the top. And what I'm going to do is just put this in here under my walking foot. I'm going to use a straight stitch with this, and I'm going to put this all the way across. Now the thing when you're using elastic, you want to pull it as you're going around, because if you don't, there won't be any stretch. So I'm going to start, what I like to do is start my stitch and then go around and start pulling. It just makes it a lot easier for me to do it that way when I have the elastic secure to the fabric already. So I'm just going to start with a few stitches forward, and then I'm going to go a few stitches back. Now you want to make sure that the fabric, see with mine, I can actually go ahead and put it around the arm of my sewing machine. That way it makes it easier, and I won't be sewing the two sides together when I go around. So as I see here, this is actually a 1/4 inch from the top. So what I'm going to do is start sewing my elastic all the way around, and I'm pulling just slightly on the elastic. I'm not pulling on the fabric, I'm just pulling on the elastic. You don't want to pull the fabric and the elastic at the same time. You just want this elastic to be stretched all the way around. So if you have a daughter or a granddaughter, anything like mine that's a little bit sassy and things don't go the way they're supposed to go, you're going to be down here undoing the seam and starting all over again. This is such an easy, simple project. You can do this with shirts that don't fit anymore, sweaters that don't fit anymore. You could turn the arms into leg warmers, arm warmers, anything like that. Okay, so now that we're at the end, we're just gonna cut our thread and cut off any excess piece of elastic and turn it back right side out and see how it looks. And let's cut the excess string, sorry, obviously I can't talk great today, off the back. And this is what it looks like. And you can always iron this part down or whatever, but we have one leg warmer. It's really cute. And that's all you had to do was cut it and put the elastic around it. Now, if you want to put like some ribbon or some more bows at the top, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not. I'm just going to leave it like this because she'll probably only wear it at bedtime. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. And just turn this right side out. I mean, inside out. Sorry. I'm so backwards today. Put it right up in here like we did before. And like I said, I have a 1/4 inch from the top that I'm sewing down. I always like to have a little garbage bag here in my sewing room. I need to get a real garbage can, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put elastic here just like we did last time. And start off with a little stitch, straight stitch again. And go back, and like I stated before, I don't measure, so I just have my elastic here, full elastic piece, and I'm just going to go all the way around until I don't need it anymore. And as I stated, you're going to pull your elastic as you're doing this. So let's just go ahead and get started with the sewing. And you can pull it as tight or have the elastic as loose as you want it. Because this is going to be on her thigh area or however far this goes, I want to have this elastic as tight as possible so that it holds onto her little thighs or her little leg without her constantly pulling it up. And once you get comfortable with using elastic, you'll know how tight you want it or how loose you want things to be. And like I said before, I'm just going to take the seam that's already there and lay that flat, so that I can cross over the elastic with the starting point. And I'm going to do a back stitch to end it. Okay, and I'm just going to cut this just like I cut the other side. Flip this up for use next time. And now we have 2 leg warmers. One for the right side, one for the left side. And like I said, if you want to make it cuter, you can go ahead and put some little satin ribbon around or any kind of ribbon that you have, or add some bows or something like that to make it a little bit cuter. But here, our leg warmers are all done. So let's get started with the shorts. Now let's get started with our cute little shorts since we've already finished the leg warmers. What I'm going to do is a technique that I've showed you before when we put the ruffles on our peasant shirt. If you haven't watched that, what I'm going to show you is this. So I have the lace and I have the the wrong side facing me of this lace. I'm going to keep the shorts on the right side. I'm going to take the edge, and actually I'm going to start at the seam. And what I'm going to do is stitch the two pieces together. So right now I'm pinning the top part of the lace to the bottom part of the shorts, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me just put the pin in and I'll show you. So what happens when you do that is when you flip it over, you can't see, you won't be able to see the seam, and you'll see better what I'm talking about once I'm done. And you don't have to use a wide of lace as I'm using. I just found this in my lace box and I decided to use this. It's really cute and I think she'll really like it. It just adds something different to the shorts. And they're night shorts, so it'll make it look a little bit more dainty. So I'm just going to take this lace and pin it all the way around. Until I get to the seam, then I'm going to go ahead and cut it off and do the same thing to the other side. So now that I'm to the edge here, keep forgetting my scissors. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lap this over just a little bit so I don't have to sew that together. I'm just going to cut this lace. And we're going to pin. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, starting at the seam. And I may just have just enough to do this, so this works out perfectly. Excuse me, like I said, I'm just really sick right now, but I wanted to get this tutorial up for everybody. We're just going to do the same thing, pinning it together with the top part of the lace and the bottom part of our shorts. Overlap just like I did with the other side. And then cut it. And so now that we've got it pinned, it's time to sew it together. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to do a straight stitch across. I'm doing a 1/4 inch seam. And I'm just going to start at the seam that's already placed in the leggings. Well, they're shorts now. So let's get started doing that. And remember to take your pins out as you go. I'm going to start, of course, do a back stitch to secure it. And I'm going to keep going straight all the way across. And I have the shorts over the arm of the sewing machine, just like I did with the leg warmers. If you need to pull your lace up just a little bit, you can go ahead and stop and do that. Make the adjustments before you sew it together. You don't want to have to make the adjustments after, because that means taking out stitches most of the time. edge. And that's backstage to secure it. And now we're done. So now that you have this done, you're going to take that lace and fold it down. Now you can see why I did it the way I did it. So now you have a cute little lace bottom to these cute little night shorts. Or she can wear these up under a dress or whatever. I think that's really cute. She's really gonna like them. They kind of make it look like a old-fashioned style, but it's really cute. So let's do the other side. And I'm just gonna take this leg and wrap it around just like I did with the first side. Start where I doubled over with the lace right at the seam, and I'm doing a 1/4 inch seam allowance for this as well. I'm going to go back over it, and then we're going to sew. And it's just a little bit slippery, so I'm going to take my needle out just a bit to move it right back where I need it to be. Okay. And I'm just going to keep sewing my straight stitch all the way around, making sure to take the needles out as I go. You don't want to break your needle here as you're taking your pins out. I'm sorry, pins. I said needles. And we are almost done with this side as well. Do our back stitch. And we are all done. It was a simple, easy recycle project. You don't have to get rid of leggings that are too small. You can find so many other things to do with them. These are so cute, and she's gonna look so cute wearing these to bed with her little leg warmers she can wear as she's walking around the house. And the lace will actually add a cute little something extra to the top part of the leg warmer if she doesn't pull it down. So this is a really cute project, really simple. It doesn't take a lot of time. You could take all those leggings that are too small, your daughter's favorite leggings that she may have, and make a 2-part project. So you're actually getting a 2-for-1 deal when you make your leggings into something else. And like I say, you can take the arm sleeves to old sweaters, turn them into leggings. You don't have to do much to them because you already have the bottom part complete. You would just have to do something to the top. This is really cute. This was really fun for us to do today. And she's got these dainty, cute little shorts to wear to bed along with the leg warmers. Okay, so now we're finished with our cute little project, and we took 1 pair of leggings and got 2 items out of that. We have our cute little sleep shorts here with our dainty little lace, and we have leg warmers. So you don't have to throw those leggings away that are getting too small for your daughter, unless of course they're just really torn and messed up. I know a lot of her leggings, the knees, because she likes to crawl around on her knees playing with her brothers. So a lot of times I can't recycle her leggings, but this was a great project that I was able to recycle these leggings because they were still in good condition, and I would have been so upset if I would have had to throw them away. I don't have a lot of girls in my family that I can pass them down to. Actually, her and her cousin that's 2 weeks younger than her are the last girls, so we don't have any girls that I could pass them on to. So this is a great project, and you get a 2-for-1 deal, and you don't have to go and spend any money. Like I say, you could take your old shirts, your old sweaters, turn them into leggings, find other things to do with them. Coming into the next year, I will be doing so many more projects that teach you how to recycle things, and other cute little things you can do with your stuff, your husband's stuff, your daughter, your son's stuff. So as always, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow me on Pinterest as well. I do have a Tumblr account. If you have any comments, or if there's anything you would like to see me make, put that in the comments below. If there's any information that you need from me, please feel free to ask me. Post your pictures on my Facebook or my Instagram. Tag me in them on Twitter and on Instagram. I would love to see your projects. I would. Like I said, if you don't follow me and you don't know right now on Facebook, you do have to request to follow me on Facebook, just because I monitor everything, and things are just not big enough for me right now to where I don't monitor. And so you do have to request to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, but I will accept your request. It's very rare that I don't accept anyone to follow me. So if there's nothing else, you can always like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you next Saturday.